Hey guys, so today I'm back and I'm going to be showing you a Kim Kardashian inspired makeup tutorial, and I'm going to be using this photo as a reference. Signature look of the Kardashians is very heavy glam, very heavily contoured skin, a lot of highlight, a lot of contour. So the first step with that type of look in any situation is to have very well moisturized skin and a good base set down. So my skin is moisturized right now, and I just put on MAC Prep and Prime as a primer. So I'm going to be using Joe Fresh Fluid Boost Foundation in Porcelain. It is the color I am, it's really pale, and I'm going to be bronzing it up a lot after with the contour. For my contour, I'll use the NYX Wonder Stick. And you want to go in for your cheek contour. My indentation for my cheekbone is about right here. So you want to make sure you're taking it like on the absolute upper edge of that, because you want everything else to feel like it's falling down from underneath it, because the point of contour is to create shadows. That's what your contour should look like unblended. So the trick with the cheek contour is that you do want to keep the edge of the top of your cheek contour strong, but also blended out. If you blend it into filth, there'll be no line left, and you do need a line in order for it to look like that drops off suddenly, like a sharp cheekbone. So I'll really spend a lot of time underneath. With the nose contour, at first at least, you really want to stick to blending just where it actually is. You don't want to drag it all the way down the sides of your nose, because then it won't shorten the nose in. So for highlight, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in also Porcelain. I guess I'm light. And here what I'm going to draw a triangle. Put it on your chin, put it on your nose, and then some in the center of your forehead. When you're doing your nose, you're going to want to pinch the Beauty Blender so it's a smaller surface. Next step in looking like a Kardashian is to bake. I'm going to take some powder on my Beauty Blender and put it pretty heavily, like that, and up the sides of your nose too, to hug up against the nose contour, like that. Also under there, and there, and a bit there, and there, and here, and straight down here. So all the places that you'd put your concealer before. So I'll start with my eyebrows, and I'm gonna fill in my brows. Looking back at my reference picture, you can see that Kim has them nice and full all the way through, way more full than mine. So I'm gonna underline all the way. I'm gonna do fine strokes throughout to mimic hair. When you get to this point in your eyebrow, in my case anyway, I'm lacking a bit in the arch, so I would go back in with another line to define it. And then again, hair-like strokes. So I'm going to go in with the Quo Brow Wow powder. And tap it off a little, and I'm going to just drag that through a bit. It's going to tint them hairs, and also the powder will fill in any areas that are still a bit sparse. And then I also like to go in with the spoolie again, brush them out, and spray with hairspray. And brush up to give that actual hair texture. Another tip that I picked up from Kim Kardashian's makeup artist in an article I read was that he likes to put a darker concealer on the eyelids as base, because often the look that they're going for is it's dramatic makeup without looking too much like makeup. In this photo she has basically like nice smudgy dark eye makeup. There's no lines, there's nothing definitive. Like your typical Instagram eyeshadow or anything like that isn't there. This is a very blended out, buffed out look. Foundation quad that I have from H&M. We're just gonna put that across our lids. And I'm gonna take a lighter shade, Cashmere. I'm gonna go in and define the crease. Then I'm going to also go ahead with the packer brush and drag that darker shade under. And these girls like to pull it really low. They really like to smoke at the bottom. Looks like she also has gold shadow dragged underneath and just inside. So I'm going to take that same little brush that I used to highlight, and I'm going to grab the darkest shade in the Tartelette palette, which is Fireside, this top one here. And I'm just going to drag it along the lash lines. Now I don't want it to look like eyeliner necessarily, just bringing the intensity to the lash line. So I'm gonna go in and dust off my powder. So next that you want to do is take setting spray, spray your face well. Once the setting spray has been sitting there for a few seconds and it looks mostly dry, you're gonna go back in with your beauty blender and you're just going to press the makeup into the skin. You're not adding anything. We're just here to make it look less like makeup and more like skin. So you want to check that your skin isn't tacky, because if your skin is tacky, it's going to grab powder, not in a good way. It's going to grab it and it's going to make it look muddy. Go in and I'm going to curve out my cheeks along the sides of your temple right into your hairline. Up and onto your forehead, also right into your hairline. Then I always like to drag it down onto my neck as well, just to bring that tan look throughout. Next I'm going in with the Tarte blush Paaaarty. I'm going to use it very sparingly and hug it right up against the contour color on the apples on my cheeks, and then blending down into the contour. Okay, so next I'm going in with the same contour palette on a smaller brush. And I'm just going to shade starting from just below my brow, so I'm following the natural line of things. I'm also going to go in through with that same brush that I dusted off my bake with and just pat it down. Just to cut down on the look a bit, but keep the color there. Okay, so my favorite part is highlighting Cupid's bow. Dragging it up onto the high points of your Cupid's bow as well. Just a little bit. You don't want to have lines, so you just want it to hit the light. You move. Also, down the center of your nose. And hitting the tops of your cheekbones. And finishing off my eyeballs. And I'm going to hit a little bit of the inner corner as well. So just getting between your lashes. Can you see the difference? Another thing that I've read that Kim's makeup artist does is cuts up lashes. So to make the eyes look very wispy, he'll take a nice pair of lashes. These are the Ardel Faux Mink, and I'll cut them into pieces so that the look is more wispy. I don't know how to say it. Okay, so my camera overheated, but I'm back and my lashes are on. So as you can see, what I did was I cut up the lashes so that they were in little pieces about this size or smaller even. And then I stuck them to my lash. So it did end up giving them a really sort of like pointed wispy look, which I think looks really cool, and I also do think looks like the Kardashians. So I'm gonna finish the eye look with mascara to blend my lashes with the false lashes. And I'm kind of just tapping my lashes, like blinking against it. I don't want to get a lot of mascara. Think about cutting lashes that you are going to get like little pieces, so you have to sort of watch so you don't have little lashes hanging on your face. You don't want to get a lot of mascara through the tips because you want them to stay wispy and not get clumped together. You do want to darken them as well. Quite a bit of mascara on the bottom. If you don't want them to look too separated, which I'm not loving the way that looks. So I think I need to add a couple pieces in, just so it doesn't look so spacey. So I'm just going to take a little piece here. I'm going to hang it right there. Let's take a black liquid liner and just paint your lash base, just so you don't see the glue. Okay, so the eyes are done. Oh no, the eyes are not done because I forgot that there's one trick I read about that I've been dying to try, that you have to wait till you contour, and I forgot to do it. So the trick is, you take your brush that you put in your crease and your contour color. So I mixed two. And you lightly run it through your crease over what you already did and pull it into your contour. And apparently that's supposed to make you look like a Kardashian. Did it work? Something to do with the fact that all your highlights are the same colors and all your contours are the same colors. That looks so ridiculous. I need to do my lips. And I'm just gonna see if she's wearing gloss, which I think she always does. Like in a time when in makeup, gloss is essentially out for the most part. She doesn't care. She wants her lips glossy. And she kind of always has a bit in the center of her lips to make them look full and pouty. Do I even own gloss? Joe Fresh Long Wear Lip Veil. I think it's gloss. I'm just going to put a little bit. Oh, this is less glossy than I thought. It's actually getting a little bit of a pink color, which I don't hate. I do need glossy gloss. Fresh Glass by Joe Fresh. Oh, it kind of smells like toothpaste, which is nice. This is my Kardashian inspired makeup. I don't know how much I look like a Kardashian, but I followed all the tips that I could find online. But yeah, let me know if the celeb thing is something you guys like, and if you have looks that you want to see me film that are based on other celebrities, send me the pictures, and I'll get to those, and I can create a series on here on YouTube for that too. And thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time.